Hey guys, thank you again for tuning into Serious Tejano. We have Mr. Paul from the Diamantes group. Mr. Paul, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
meeting us
Thank
here.
you.
I know there's so many radio people out here.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about you. I know in our area, a lot of these artists don't get heard, and this is why we did this platform because in our area, it's all like the well-known artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit of your little rough draft of
So
yourself.
y'all are out of where again?
Crystal City.
Crystal City. Oh yeah, the Spanish capital of the world, right?
Yes, I.
There you go.
You
I've
must have
done,
been there.
I've done that. I've done that festival a couple of times.
Ándale.
Well, I'm back in the scene. I've been out of the scene for 2008, 2009, and I had two CDs out under Diamond Records, which was my label. 2008 was the Jimmy Edwards medley, which did very well on KXTN, and both my CDs did tremendously well throughout the U.S. Pretty excited. Allowed me to get a chance to play Crystal City, play Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, California, Florida. So it was a great time. I just happened to get out of it. I just was tired of the road, like everybody is. I saw Shelly earlier, and it's funny because we both did a lot of stuff together. And but you get tired of being on the road. And I had just had my first son, my first and only son, and pues ya estaba cansado, ya estaba cansado de estar tan out on the road, and
Yes.
I want to go back home and sleep in my bed.
Yes, I hear a
And
lot of artists that the road sometimes tires you, but when you love it, you end up coming back. So,
you love, I mean, I do. I mean, I loved it. Gracias a Dios que I still get the chance to perform here and there. They'll call me to go do special events, and so that was great. But about a year ago, a year and a half ago, my producer, who produced my first two CDs, said, "Hey, man, we got to come back and do another single, another medley." Y pues no, primero no quería. Nah, we'll do, it's a heyday, it's done with. Pero no, Tejano always lives in you. Era todo el tiempo
yes.
Tejano por siempre. Y pues, we went to the studio, we recorded. Yes, Lord, can I help you? No te creas.
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats, where's the food at? Pero, gracias a Dios, because he called me and we recorded a year and a half ago. And we didn't know how far we got into it because we stopped recording. And he called me about maybe 4 months ago and he goes, "Hey, bro," I said, "I'm going to send you the track." And we got pretty close to finishing it. And I said, "We need to get you back in here and do the vocals." And just 2 weeks ago, we finished the vocals. He mastered it. And last week, they released it. So if you like 80s Tejano, you're going to like the new
He's
medley.
the man. He's the man. Yes, guys. You know, it's a lot of. It's different when you don't hear about a lot of artists, and for the people that are out of the loop and some of the stuff, I was at one point, but we're back in it. Your music. Hey, our platform is here for you guys. Send us your music. Like I know we will get a lot of your stuff coming. In the future. Again, thank you so much for doing this. Where can they find you on social media and all platforms?
Well, I know they're releasing the single under Hacienda Records. So if you go to Hacienda, I'm sure you can find it there. But even on my old music, believe it or not, my wife, said, "Oh my God, you're on YouTube." So if you Google Diamante, and it's spelled Diamante, not like Diamante, not the correct way of spelling it in Spanish, but DY. When we first started the band, like we wanted something different, and I said, "Pues no, cámbiale, no le pongan la I, ponle la Y." So go figure. And it hit, man. We were so blessed to play for so many years, 10, 12 years. This year, they want me to induct me into the Tejano Hall of Fame, so I'm pretty excited about that. But we did the last gig we did in '08 was at Texas State Fair, and that was Cumbia Kings, myself, and Grupo Vida, and we
Wow.
broke the state record, 22,000 people, and that
Wow.
record still stands today, 22,000 people. So I remember we played the night before at a private event, and our manager said, "Hey, don't forget you gotta be in Dallas at noon." So all the guys were like, they're partying. Right? "Yeah, we gotta get up at 6 o'clock and go to Dallas. Yeah, we gotta go 6 a.m. And so we didn't even go to sleep. We kept on partying. And I told my manager that who's gonna be there at 12 noon, man? Nobody's gonna be there at 12 noon. 22,000 people are gonna be at 12 noon.
Yes.
So that was pretty excited. That was one of my highlights of my career to play in front of 22,000 people. That was pretty cool.
And that's amazing. It's great stories to hear about artists that have been in the industry, and a lot of people don't get to hear. And you hear it, letting us know a little bit of your history
Gracias.
is amazing. It's amazing. It's new to me in some of the aspects that you're saying, but you play with top dogs like like them. Come on.
We did it a lot. And I'm pretty I'm humble and I'm pretty I look back. I was telling my wife, I look at the musicians that played with me, and I'm very humble. I mean, the J Perez band that had Mario, Bobby,
Oh
that was
yes,
my band. And
yes.
little Jay took Mario, and then Mario called Bobby. But it don't have. That's the way Tejano is, and
Oh
it's
yes,
fun. I still interact with Bobby. I still call Bobby and Mario, and
yes,
but it's awesome to know that what you did, you made music,
yes,
and
definitely.
to know that it still lives on YouTube, and I think she googled my name and the band, and I even got a little, what do you call that when they have a story on you, Wikipedia or Wikipedia. So it's pretty exciting, but Crystal City has always been awesome. Y'all, a la gente ahí siempre muy queridos, bien, ¿cómo te digo?
Humildes, humble.
Yeah, siempre.
Yes.
Of course, Culturas came from there.
Oh,
Delia y
definitely.
Carlos, we played a lot of gigs with Culturas.
Yes,
So,
yes.
but it's awesome to know that y'all doing this for the people there
They are
down
awesome. Yes.
in the Culturas area.
Yes, definitely. Again, I cannot wait to see all the stuff that you have out there. Reach out to us, send us your music, put it on rotation. Thank you
We
for,
will.
thank you so much for
Muchas
doing
gracias.
this.
Thank you.
It's great to meet you.
Love your jacket, bud. Love it.
I still got the swag, man. This is how I
Yes.
used to dress back in the
I
day.
saw that, I'm like, I want one of those.
Well, it's funny because they used to say I was the Ricky Martin Tejano.
Ándale.
Tenía leather pants. Tenía black ones, red ones, blue ones, and I always like. That's like my wife says. You got swag. I said, hey,
Yes,
it is what it is. 50, 56, I still look good. I'm
yes.
good.
You don't even look 56. I thought you were like in your 40s.
See, we made a pact.
Tell him that.
So we made a pact this year. We made a pact and said, no more coloring your hair. So this year I stopped coloring my hair. She stopped coloring her hair. I thought white. White.
Yes.
That's all good. Thank you
Yes,
again.
yes, thank
Muchas
you so
gracias.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
stay tuned, guys. We have more to come. Amazing people here. We have Shell here. We have the Arcos Hermanos Peña. Again, stay tuned in. Serious Tejano. We'll see you soon.
Amen.